It's another lady of the house kind of day, and today we are back in the ladies' corridor where the furniture is placed and the walls are decorated. Welcome back, ladies. I think the best place to begin is furniture placement. So let's start with this bench seat. This did not move. This is where I have had this bench for years now. And I think that it's a great alternative to the coat closet just because, you know, when company comes over, you want them to have a place to set their things. And I think that this is a great place for that. I've gone back and forth whether or not I should have a hook system right in here, but it is something that you can see right when you walk in. And then I don't want things, you know, really cluttering up the walls when you're walking back and forth to the bathroom. So I just think a bench seat is great. It's a place, it offers multiple uses. You can sit down to put your shoes on, you can set things down on it, etc. So this also, I did not want backpacks hanging on the walls in here, so that's another reason why I thought, you know, it's better not to have the hooks right here. So then I decided to place a dresser down at the end of the hall. This is a dresser that was in my daughter's room, and I thought that, you know, this would really function well if I'm going to need a place to organize things for my office. In this renovation process, we decided that I would give up my office so that all of the kids could have their own room. So I really needed to make this space function well for not only a hallway, but also for my office space. So having an area that I am able to tuck everything away and organize the things that I use on a day-to-day basis was very important. I didn't want those things in my bedroom. I didn't want, you know, to have to go to some distant place in the home to be able to use the things that I need to be able to package my orders, to just organize paperwork, stuff like that. So having this dresser was a great alternative. And the little piece of furniture that I had in there that I've actually had in my office for a while was this little cabinet, which was beautiful. It has, you know, some roses on it. I thought that that would work better in one of my daughter's rooms. So I will be sharing that with you when I share her room. And then I do have this secretary desk right here. This one, this is like probably, I would say, my first real French provincial piece. And I found it on Craigslist. A lady that was selling it, she redid furniture and she did an amazing job with all the furniture pieces she had. The only thing, her items were pretty pricey. She wouldn't even budge on the price. And I loved it so much that I just paid her asking price for it. But anyway, this desk is going to stay with me wherever I go, I feel. So I gave up my bigger desk. I gave that to one of my daughters. And I'm actually going to be redoing that piece for her bedroom, so that's something to look forward to. But I was kind of used to having that really big, you know, area to work. However, we make adjustments, and you know, we need to be flexible. And so this piece is perfect for me anyway, because I have since moved some things out of there just to make it more functional for me. I needed to have a place that I could tuck my computer away when I am going to be writing or painting, things like that. So I did clear out a couple of drawers there and used these drawers over here to be able to put away some papers. But anyway, I have an open drawer now that I can just tuck my computer away in when I need to work on other things. So overall, I think a secretary desk is great for that reason. It just has so many different cubbies, and you know, the cabinets in the hutch offer a place for me to display my artwork. I'm able to tuck different things away that I'm going to be using for packaging, like ribbon, and just some extra stationery that I might need, a place to tuck different paintings away that I've done, stuff like that, you know. I mean, I have some books up here. I have, it just functions for so many different things. My paints, my paintbrushes, etc. So then moving on, let's talk about what I decided to put on the walls. So my husband is so wonderful as he will hang things for me, and I've changed my mind already, believe it or not. So originally I tried having him hang the 6 pictures right here, this artwork. I wanted all 6 here since I had decided to put the mirror where I had originally thought I would end up having these. So it was just too much though. There were too many in here. I didn't want to fill the entire wall because then I feel like it's so crowded. It just looks cluttered if there's just too much on a wall. So anyway, I went with the 4 here, and I think that this is just beautiful the way that it is. It offers enough breathing room, I feel, as far as space goes on this wall. And then right here, I wanted the sconces, which were on either side of the hutch over in the dining room. So I kind of felt like those got lost on the wall in there, especially because that piece was so big. So having the extra 2 paintings on the sides, I think adds some color to the space, but also just highlights each of those as well. And then putting these 2 side by side like this, staggered, kind of does a great job of concealing this. I should say it just makes better use of this wall right here, and it helps light this darker hallway. I mean, believe me, I can brighten the light in here, and we have some recessed lighting in here, but it's still a darker hallway because there aren't any windows in it. And I can open the doors, of course, but they aren't always open. So anyway, it offers some great mood lighting in this space. And overall, I think that this space came together so well. I'm very pleased with it. It's definitely an office corridor for the ladies. You know, all of the ladies' bedrooms are off of this space. So anyway, that is what I wanted to share with you today. I really hope that some of these ideas might give you some kind of inspiration. Spaces that you thought may only do well functioning a certain way, maybe it could be used for something else. Sometimes we just need to adjust, you know, we need to be flexible. And so this is me being flexible here with having my office in the ladies' corridor. So anyway, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you will join me tomorrow as I share my laundry room and some little things that I have changed in there, and possibly some more changes that I will be making. And I do want to make note of the fact that in my last video about the ladies' corridor, I talked about stenciling this wall in here. I have since decided against doing that, and I did start stenciling it, and I was using this big stencil that I've had for years, and it looked horrible to me. So now I know. I even ended up throwing the stencil away. It's just was not for me at all. So anyway, we are not going to be stenciling this wall, and at least for now. And if I were to stencil it, it would probably be something a little bit smaller, but actually a lot smaller than the stencil that I had tried using. So anyway, that is all that I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.